So as part of Grow Your Own Grub's newsroom today, I'm also catching up with Tomas Zahorsky, who's a teacher at Oaklands Primary School. So Tomas, thank you very much for taking the time to join us today.
Hello.
Yeah, great.
You're welcome.
Good. So tell us a little bit about how you first got involved in doing this kind of thing at your school. Is it part of, is it something you're interested in? Was it a project that the school had? How did it all come about in the very first instance?
Well, I've been always interested in gardening, and I started doing a club here, gardening club, and it went from there. Then we progressed to eco school, and this is basically part of our eco school, doing grown on your grub, So yeah.
So the after school club, how often was that? Was it once a week? Did it kind of develop into
I tried to do it
other nights as well?
Yeah, I tried to do it every Friday afternoon. With a group of 6 to 8 children, and so we started, with the menu. We chosen what we want to have in our menu. They drew basically their menu and chosen what we're going to grow, and then we started planting seeds, and yeah, went from there.
And so when they kind of pick what they've grown and stuff like that, do they get to take it home? Do they get to use it, get to eat it as well?
Well, yeah, of course, when it's ready, they will be able to, but it's not quite there yet.
Okay.
Because it was very cold March, April, and May was very cold, so we are not quite there yet.
Okay. So you're interested in that, which led to obviously the gardening club starting and stuff like that. And then the opportunity came along to do eco school. So tell us a little bit about what you've done with eco schools there.
Well, in eco school, we've been doing a little litter picking and mainly that yet, because our growing area, our sensory garden hasn't been finished yet. So we're hoping that we will start there from September. So we'll have chickens there, and we'll grow plants there as well.
Excellent. So you're going to have animals as well?
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting. There's a lot of schools that we've been speaking to as well. They've really started taking on board this children being able to understand where food comes from. It doesn't come from shops. It comes from animals and the way that we farm. Do you think that's a really interesting way of getting children to understand things like the environment and the world around them, and where produce comes from, as globalization, all those kind of things?
No, it's absolutely. So they know where the food's coming from. They know what is healthy. Also, it's about, we were teaching about healthy food, balanced diet and things like that in our topics in autumn, for example. So that was linked with our curriculum there as well.
And what year group do you teach, Tomas?
Well, we have mixed groups in my class.
Okay.
So I have year 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. So that's a real mix of ages then, isn't it, to be able to talk about some of these subjects, because they'll all have different levels of understanding and knowledge.
That's
as well.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. When you talk to the children, do you get a sense of, I've never really kind of asked this before actually of a teacher, do you get, because you've got that year 4, 5, and 6, do you get a sense of they're aware of the world, particularly the world at the moment with lockdown and the impact of stuff, and maybe the shops, being able to access the shops? You've had some interesting conversations with them, I should imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, some children will understand that more, some less. So obviously some children have better understanding for what's going on, lockdowns and things like that. And other children, they want just to get it, so easily. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Grow Your Own Grub. How did you get involved in that? Was that another project that came out of the eco schools?
Yeah, exactly. That was just basically that natural link to eco school, as we were doing the litter, and we're doing biodiversity and water. So this was just a link to that. It just came from one of the meetings we had with Amy and Lee.
And as a teacher, do you find it better to have external resources in order to bring your education and teaching alive, because it's kind of in addition to what you're getting from the curriculum, extras, things like this, the children really kind of engage with it more?
Yeah, I mean, it was really helpful that they provided a lot of stuff for us as well, you know, so we didn't have any problem with resources. So everything from a wheelbarrow, they provided wheelbarrow seats and everything we needed really. So that was really, really good. Yeah, it was very helpful.
So you've mentioned the wheelbarrow there. So we've got this Meal-barrow project that they've been doing at the moment. And obviously on Saturday, it's down at the Abbey pumping station for people to go and have a look at. So tell us a little bit about your Meal-barrow.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've been doing it weekly. You know, they were basically started already talking about the menu. We done the menu, then we started planting seeds, and yeah, they enjoyed that. It was really good afternoons, Friday afternoons. You know, they were working hard.
It's something to focus on as well, isn't it? Something for them to look forward to. And enjoy exactly. And stuff. Yeah, right. I guess also it's about keeping young people interested in things like sustainability and growing your own food as well, with regards to, you know, when they go on to secondary school, and hopefully by the time I get them at the university and I'm teaching them, getting them to think about the media and how we get those messages out. It all comes down to the conversation. Yeah. What's the thing that you like the most as being a teacher? With this kind of age group, do you think, teaching these kind of subjects?
I think when you see the progress, I think I like that when you see, you know, when you teach them something and they come back to you and talk to you, and you know that you taught them that is really good. That's what I like about teaching, really. Yeah,
I think they remember a lot at that age group, don't they? With the things that you've said when we go into schools. Absolutely. And they said, last time you said this.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so outside school, do you have an interest in that area as well?
Yeah, of course. I have a big garden. I'm doing gardening at home as well.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I like that. So that kind of, you get to bring your passion from home into school as well, and then feed it through to the kids. That's brilliant. Excellent. Well, listen, thank you for taking the time to speak to us. It's great to hear, and fingers crossed for your wheelbarrow in the competition on Saturday. I wish you the best of luck. And I look forward to getting those photos as well from you for the children and what they've been doing, so we can use those in the newsroom and show people. But that's great. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you. See you later. Bye.